Have I told the story of somebody breaking into my car? I worked for a golf company. So that means I would take, my car was full of golf clubs. I would go to different golf courses and people would come by and I would do a fitting. We'd try different shafts. Don't laugh at that. Anyways, so I had all the stuff in my car. And one of the things that was in there was, it's called a TrackMan. It's like a radar that tells you everything you need to know about how to hit a golf ball. It tells you how many rotations it's making. It tells you if the rotation's right to left. It tells you club head speed. It tells you the angle that it launches. It tells you the angle that it descends. Super important piece of equipment to have when you're fitting golf clubs. Anyways, and then my own personal golf clubs were in my car as well. I walk out to go to work the next morning. It's all taken out of my car. My trunk is open and there's stuff on the street. Somebody has stolen everything. So I call the police. I file a police report. They're basically like, nothing's going to happen. So for weeks, I would go online. I was just looking for my golf clubs. Never found them. Then one day I was on eBay and I found my irons. And I knew for sure they were mine because nobody else would have built irons like this. The grips, I just knew 100% they were mine. And I saw that they were for sale in Tempe. The person selling them was from Tempe. So I just messaged that person. I said, hey, I'm sitting here with the investigators. That wasn't true. And there's two ways to handle this. I can send the police to your house, or we can meet up and you can give me the golf clubs. And he's like, okay, I'll give you the golf clubs. So I met up with him and I was like, did you steal these? He's like, no, but I can help you. I can tell you who did. I can tell you who I bought them from. So he gave me the guy's OfferUp account. He gave me the guy's phone number and told me where he met. I called the police. I said, here's the guy's OfferUp account. Here's his phone number. And here's where he met them. And they're like, okay, cool. We can't really do anything with that. So I went to the gas station where they met up and I didn't say I was the police, but I just said, hey, I'm working on a case. Do you know this guy? I showed him the picture. They gave me the name of the guy. I found his OfferUp, and I had my other friend who is terrified of the government. So his OfferUp profile is a picture of one of our other friends who is a woman. And he uses that, and I was like, talk to this guy, just flirt with this guy. So anyway, get the guy to flirt. He changed his profile picture, sent my friend pictures of himself. So now I have pictures of this guy. I have his phone number. I know his name. I know roughly where he lives, and I know where he meets up to sell stolen goods. And the police never did anything about it. But that was as much fun as I had ever had over like a 3-week period. I was obsessed. Like, I was on the internet all the time. I was trying to figure out ways to catch this guy. I was obsessed. So I understand that it's addicting for Republicans, but the good news is for all of those Republicans in the House is you can quit your job right fucking now and you can go do what I was doing. All you need is a computer. But if you wouldn't mind doing your job while you're in Congress for a little while instead of being web sleuths, that would be terrific.
It was a roundabout way to. Okay, yeah. So the point is,
I wanted to tell the story.
That was a little off the beaten. That was that was a good story.
I need to read a comment from Stacy. This one actually hurts deeply. Shout fuck you, Stacy. 49ers eternal quest for 6. That is inside baseball, and that hurts my feelings. And I'm sorry for saying fuck you. And then from John. John said, is this enough to size up my shaft? Yes.
That's a good question, John. That's a fair question.
It's a fair question. Yeah, it's enough. It's enough. Thanks, John.